unfortunate. All right. Now that I've got it. Okay. All right. Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Make sure while you are here, you are locked in, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Also, meet us over in VIP for exciting zodiac predictions, celebrity, royal, K-pop, extended. All right. Even as a free member, once you sign up to VIP, that gives you access to all of my psychic readings across all socials. Let's hop in. All right. Since I was rudely interrupted, which is okay because I got it now. Okay. I got it now. Sometimes you have to allow things to play out. If you force the issue, you may force someone's hand. And that's what I feel is the collective energy right now. All right. That first part of that reading I just did called Left at the Altar. They got left at the altar. Okay. And basically, what I am channeling, all right, is somebody is not, and you know how they say again, give it time, all right. Don't force the issue. Don't impose your own will. The energy of imposing your own will on others. The energy of thinking that you have it in the bag. The energy of thinking you know what someone's going to do, or taking a time, a place, a collective for granted, all right? Being in a bad relationship, all right? And you've been problematic and thinking someone's going to forgive you over and over and over again. This woman wants to get married. You're 3 kids in deep and still no wedding, still no ring. And then by the time you get around it, they don't want it anymore. And then you're caught off guard. Okay. Or they just don't show up. That's kind of what I am getting. All right. There's a miscalculation. I feel the miscalculation has to do with ego, and someone thinks that they have something in the bag. Maybe they think they know you. Maybe they think you're going to put up with X, Y, and Z. Okay. And it's just like there's a shift. There's a pivot. All right. So collective part 2. Okay. They get left at the altar. Okay. Someone gets left at the altar. They get stood up. All right. This is kind of like a Uno reverse type of energy. Some type of gross miscalculation is what I'm seeing in the collective. All right. And again, it's that someone's impatient. All right. Or someone doesn't have the patience. Maybe someone feels like they can't be taught anything, or they don't want to sit and get the lesson. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the reading. They're disrupting, they're interrupting the teacher, because that's what I feel like that energy was on that first live, where I was trying to like really navigate and channel from spirit. Spirit, what are you trying to say? What is the message that you want me to deliver to, the collective, and whoever likes to get in and interrupt my flow? Like, oh, she ain't talking about nothing. She don't know what she doing. Okay, but you don't even have the gift. Okay. You don't have the gift. You don't have the intuitive. God don't even talk to you. So who are you to make the call that, oh, she ain't talking about nothing, or she's fumbling this, or they're doing that? Somebody's making some kind of call. Somebody's making some type of judgment, and they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Right? They don't have the experience. They don't have the tools. They don't have anything to be making any type of anything. Okay. Like, it's one of those incidences where if it's not your field, if it's not your thing, then you sit and you learn and to be taught, because you really don't know. It's like you really can't really speak on that thing because you don't have all of the facts, and you're not sitting, it's somebody that doesn't want to sit down. They're in the movie, and 5 minutes into the movie, they're like, oh, it's boring. And it's like, well, damn, that's the title on the screen, right? Okay. Someone doesn't want to wait for the plot to plan out. They're just trying to get to the end. They're just trying to, let me put my hand up your shirt, or it's kind of like that energy. And somebody gets turned off. Okay. It's just like, no, Matter of fact, I changed my mind. Matter of fact, I don't want it anymore. If you can't wait for me, if you don't have the type of patience, if I can't make up my mind, or you're trying to afford, that's what this is. There's a gross miscalculation because someone is trying to call something or make a decision or say, you're going to do X, Y, and Z, and not respecting someone's time, space, autonomy, something like that. How is the movie boring and they just put up the title to the movie? Somebody's calling something, somebody's making a rash judgment. All right, it's giving judgment energy. All right, here, a rational turn off. Somebody changes their mind. You know, you're on your way to the altar, you're on your way to the wedding, and the groom is just like, yeah, hey, how is your hair? And you're like, I'm already done with hair and makeup. And it's like, and the groom is like, okay, well, is your hair up or is it down? And then the bride's like, well, you know, it's half up, half down. Why? Okay. Well, honey, well, you know, I like your hair down. You know what I mean? So if it's up, you know, it's gonna mess up the pictures. I don't really like your hair like that. And then the bride kind of zones out while the groom, you know, and she's on her way to the wedding, but she kind of zones out to all those other times when he was like nitpicking her hair and didn't like this and didn't like that. And she's really thinking, do I really want to sign up for a lifetime of this shit? You know what I mean? And then she taps the driver and she's like, take me to the airport. That's kind of what I'm getting here. You know, that's kind of the energy of what I am getting. Yeah, okay. Here, like somebody fumbles right before they cross the finish line, or celebrating before, you know, oh, I know they're going to say yes, or I know she's going to accept, or I know, you know, oh, she wants me, everybody, or he wants me, this and this and this. And somebody gets turned off, and that's not the case. All right. They fumble. They were this close to closing the deal or nailing it or something. All right. Here, and not so. All right. It says, then she yelled like a banshee. Yeah, like something goes terribly left. Somebody does. It's like someone who's always quiet. All right. And you have someone that is very erratic, very loud, and someone's going on this rant, and then that person who is always quiet is like, shut up, loses it, right? That's what I'm getting here. Okay, they keep interrupting my thing. That's what I am getting. Someone that is usually, or some type of collective energy that you can count on to do X, Y, and Z. That's not so. Okay, someone thinking something is funny. They're not, may not be taking you seriously. Whatever this is, I feel like there is a shift and a pivot, and you surprise someone, okay? Or this person surprises you. Somebody fumbles it before the deal is closed, all right? Yeah, it's like you should have been a cowboy. Somebody's like, oh, well, you should have kept your day job. It's like quitting your job before you actually get the approval letter. Somebody is counting their chickens before they hatch. Somebody is spending the money already before they get the deposit, okay, in their account. All right. And they may have even been forewarned, like, hey, you know, maybe you want to wait, maybe you want to see what they're going to do, maybe you want to, you know, wait till after you get the employee handbook before you start. You know, you think you have a promotion and all this, and it's like, fuck it, we ball, we're going to go to the mall. And it's just like, dude, you haven't even had your first day yet. Okay, you're spending money that you don't have. You're making calls. You haven't even been given the title. You haven't been given the keys or nothing. And this person is already operating as if they're not taking it seriously. Somebody's not taking a collective seriously. And in that, okay, there's some type of epiphany moment where there is a shift, and it's just like, yeah, they fumble. You were this close. You were this close. Okay, here. Yeah, somebody turns the car around, they turn the plane, they turn whatever they were going to do, they change their mind. All right. And it's because of some type of ego, or somebody just thinking they have it here. Yeah. And then she stopped taking his calls. That's exactly what this is. For some of you, it is a relationship. All right. Where some type of relationship, partnership, whatever that is, okay, family, friends, but whatever, okay, a relationship has ran its course, all right. Somebody has said like enough with the shenanigans, again, like the first reading, right? You have these kids that are acting bad in public, they're tearing up, they're kicking over cans. You know, the kid is eating peanut butter and jelly and smearing it all over the zoo display. And one kid is falling out, having a tantrum. One kid, you know, the other kid is running up and pulling on the ponytail of complete strangers. And the parents just sitting up there laughing, you know, like, isn't that cute? And the why aren't you gonna get them? And then the husband's like, well, they're just kids, you know. Somebody's not making a big deal out of something, all right, that they should be making a big deal out of, that they should be correcting. It's like you're the parent. Go get your badass kid, all right? Or you know, when are you gonna check your mom? Why is your mom always disrespecting me? You know, I'm tired. Your mom's always talking crap. You're never saying anything. You're never sticking up for me. And somebody's like, well, that's my mom. And it's just like, okay, but I'm your wife, or I'm about to be your wife, or I'm about, you know, why are you not checking? There's some type of checks and balances that's not going on here. Somebody's letting something run rapid, okay, in a relationship, and somebody has had it up to here. It's like, okay, cool. If you're not going to do anything about this, if you're not going to address, then I'm out. Okay. Like somebody just goes ghost. Okay. Left at the altar. Don't show up. Don't show up for the first day or show up to the job for the last time. They don't give a 2 weeks notice. They just go ghost because I feel like whatever this is, it's like, I've been talking to you. I've been saying, hey, could you take care of this? Hey, could you do something about this? Hey, hey. And meanwhile, you've been laughing in my face. You've been thinking, and it's a joke. And it's not funny to me. It's not funny. Like it's not funny. All right. Here, somebody may even need to get sober. Okay. All right. Somebody's addictions or something like that. It's under the influence, and maybe somebody is just like, okay, something is showing, all right, to the public. Something isn't able to be hid anymore with this person. All right. If somebody felt like, you know, I do alcohol or whatever, but I'm able to control it. Something is not okay, controllable anymore. It can be seen. It can be seen in pictures. It can be seen in videos. You know, people at functions, people are whispering like, "Hey, is your friend okay?" Or "Hey, or have they had too much? Or should they really be drinking anymore? Should they? Are they sleepy? Your friend is nodding. Like something is very noticeable. Something is very embarrassing. You're trying to tell this person, like, you know, hey, maybe not take the Xanax until, you know, we get home. I need you to be on. This is a company event. This is a fun. Speaking the truth here. So somebody's like, hey, could you not drink? Could you not drink at the Christmas party at dinner? I've got a really big promotion coming up. I need you to make sure that, you know what I mean. You care how many times you interrupt or whatever. All right. And because of that, and that's what I feel like I keep getting interrupted here. Somebody's doing the same thing. So every time you try to tell somebody, give somebody advice, constructive criticism, somebody is off. You're doing this in their best interest. You're just like, hey, and it's just like, I feel like you try and help somebody or give somebody advice, all right, or vice versa. And it's just like, you've blown me off for the last time. You've disregarded me for the last time. You spit in my face for the last time.